Okay, I missed it. Thank you. So
Right.
again, I'll start over once again in simple words. Today's class is all about awareness. No,
Mm-hmm.
yesterday's class is all about
Right.
awareness. Today we will discuss what comes after awareness. Okay, what comes after awareness? What will happen when people come to know about your business? And before stepping into the next step, what comes after awareness, you need to understand this little thing. Who is your target audience? Same way, like example I have given you, bakery. So if you have a bakery and you want to advertise your products, you want to show to the people. So you need to sit and understand, sit and analyze what kind of people can reach you. So if you have a store in one particular city, so you cannot expect all the audience, all the people will come to your store, right? Because only people who live somewhere around 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers can reach you. Because there will be multiple options for them to get the same product. Or even if you have to door deliver them, maybe you can take orders online and you can deliver, but within 10 kilometers, you can maintain a quality because you can serve them hot. But again, if you go for 25, 30, 40 kilometers, it will be really a tough time for you to send them the product because there will be no break even for you. Because if they are buying a bread from you for 20 bucks or 30 bucks or 60 bucks or 70 bucks, you cannot send them for this kind of 40, 50 kilometers far, right? So this is how you need to analyze the business first. And then you can step into accept for the business proposal, whether you can do digital marketing for this kind of business or not. Because again, after accepting the proposal from a client, the client will start asking you for what will they expect? They will ask for the results. So since you are going to be a digital marketing manager, so you have to analyze the product, analyze the business, analyze the audience first, like how many kilometers audience they can reach. And because see, as a digital marketer, we can show the advertisement or create an awareness to the entire Hyderabad or to entire Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and India, everywhere. We can create an awareness, but is it really required for your business? Is the important point. Okay. So, for example, the other example what we have is boutique. So, if you are running a boutique and you want to advertise it for 25 kilometers, can you really expect people will come from so far to your store? Maybe you need to have a,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe you should plan it for a unique product, unique design. If there is uniqueness, maybe people might walk into your store. Maybe if you are selling something precious, because obviously the clothing is again precious, because even if you get to know that because clothing is nothing the tickets are nothing less than 5,000 or 10,000, for example, a saree cost. And if you're selling such kind of expensive things, maybe customers might come back to you, but for stitching things they don't come to you, right? So because stitching things, they can look forward for a quality person somewhere around them. They don't want to get uh, set their business 25 kilometers far. If you are a store, then you can plan up something internally, then you can have a conversion. So leave about it. And the third thing, because I'm not talking about a bakery or a boutique, I'm not bringing a business to a small extent or something. Uh, See, there can be uh, corporate business model. For example, they are selling cars, or they are selling houses, maybe a real estate company, right? So they wanted to advertise. So you are from Hyderabad and you want to advertise a real estate project, for example. So what you are a digital marketing manager for that project. Okay. So what will you do now? Because where do you want to advertise? So you need to set your audience now, and you need to find out like what is the cost of your uh, product. Cost of like if they're selling 2 BHK or 3 BHK, what is the usual cost? So if they say we sell it for 1 crore, for example, then you need to think about what kind of audience can definitely reach you. Maybe you can finish it off inside Hyderabad, right? Because this is a base price nowadays, somewhere around 50 lakhs to 1 crore. People in Hyderabad or people working in any company can afford. They will take loan and they can buy your products, right? So you can advertise inside Hyderabad, and again you need to target more audience, good audience. Because if I say you advertise only in high tech city and you advertise only in your this in Kokapet or something, your audience count, people count will fall less, small. And people living there might be already having their houses. They are already settled down there. Now, where do you want to advertise? Because people live there. They already know about your projects. Maybe they already have their own houses. So, how will you help to sell them, right? How will you help your business to sell the product? So, you can maybe target different places like entire Telangana and entire Andhra Pradesh, because you need to understand Telugu people who live in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh who live in outside Hyderabad, they will come and live here, right? They will come here to do some business or to do some job. In that case, maybe you can target because the numbers are more when you target this kind of regions. So you can advertise there. So this is a simple thing about a real estate project because I'm just trying to analyze and understand the project, and then I'm trying to explain you how does it work, because that's an investment, big investment, and what kind of people can afford and who can come forward. So what do we call
Mhm.
this actually? Basically, what do we call this? Because I'm selling something to uh, the visitor, like the person who we are willing to purchase a house, and I'm trying to sell something to a person who is trying to buy a bakery item, and then I'm again trying to sell something to people who are looking for a boutique. What do we call this? What do you call them? Are they audience or a people, and what more you can call them?
Customers.
So basically, I'll in simple words, we can call them as buyers,
Okay.
because you are a seller because you are working for a business or you're working for a company who wants to sell some sell their products. So now you are hunting buyers. Now your target audience is buyers. Okay. So uh, so after creating awareness, next step is buyers. First step, awareness you have created. Next step, you will hunt for
Buyer.
buyers. Now, while hunting for buyers, you will set the the type of buyers, right? Focus door. Yeah. So you will set the type of buyers who, what kind of buyers to really interested, who is interested, you will analyze. Where is the scope to sell them? So all these things you need to analyze. And when you get a buyer for a business, they call it as they call it as a lead. They just inquired, okay. He didn't buy a
Mhm.
product. They just inquired. So one buyer came and inquired and left. Okay, inquired and left. He didn't purchase the product. We call them as leads.
Mhm.
Okay, so which means one inquiry is called as a lead. And where do we track this kind of leads? How to track the leads? How do you know as a digital marketing manager? How do you know when a lead comes, right? So the lead comes, you should get to know, right? This is the concept because tomorrow the company management will come and question you. There is a chance that they can come and question you, like how many leads you have generated. So you should have an answer for that, for this kind of questions. So you need to understand this lead generation will happen through forms. Lead generation happens through forms online, right? You're doing digital marketing online. You're doing
Online.
digital marketing on computers or on phones, which means you're showing a website to them and they should come forward, right? So, but you should know. Let me show you. Let us go back to the practical example. Uh, Chrome. You can still see my screen, I hope, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, there we go. So, here on google.com, so I want to buy a bag. Okay. I simply typed in, I want to buy a bag. So, I see this, right? I'm seeing so many bags online. There are no advertisements over here. Because what is the bag cost? 400-500 rupees, right? Or maybe two, we can say 3,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees. But yes,
Mm-hmm.
there are ads. You see this? This and all is coming under sponsored products. And this is advertised by Escape Plan. This is the company. Scarjo
Yeah.
India, Avoca, Harrison Bags, ShopMyGear.com, Escape Plan. So these are all
Yeah.
sponsors. So they are advertising based on the product type. So when the sale happens, then they will buy. They will pay to the sponsor, the ad ads company, advertising company. Okay, when a sale conversion happens, then they will pay to the advertising company. Until then, they will pay a simple money. Okay, for example, per click, they might be paying 10 rupees or something. But when you purchase the product, they might be paying them 50 rupees or something, for example. That we can analyze later part. So this is how it appears. This is called bidding, and they wanted to show their advertisements in the front of the top of Google. So this is a way to sell a bag online, right? So I will again,
Mm-hmm.
we are on google.com, Google Shopping. Basically, you can see it right here on the left. It is showing you Google Shopping. So
Yeah.
this is different, method under Google Shopping when you have a product, a direct product to sell. So there is something called Google Shopping. How do I sell in Google Shopping? Okay, see here. To sell in Google Shopping, you need to have a Google Merchant Center. There is an account called Google Merchant Center to host your product catalog. This allows physical goods to appear organically on Google Search and Maps and Shopping tab. You can also link it to your ads. For example, you want to aggressively sell your product, or maybe people are not aware of your product, then you can take the help of Google Ads as well inside the same Google Merchant Center. So Google Merchant Center is like a dashboard. Okay, Google Merchant Center is like a dashboard. So when we click on sign in, so you will see this kind of, because I don't have any account with Google Merchant Center, maybe we need to sign up. If I am a store, I need to sign up and they will ask us a few questions. Do you sell products online? Do you have a physical store? Where exactly is your physical store? All these kind of questions will come, right? So after filling the all the prerequisites, then Google will give me an option to sell my products online. Okay, just like a Flipkart, right? Just like a Flipkart, just like an Amazon. You know how people sell in Flipkart and Amazon? Their business owners will have merchant accounts. And when they log into their merchant account, they will be able to sell their products on those kind of portals. For example, you there, right, Sushma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm on Amazon website. So I can see the products hosted by different, there are different products. So let me click on a watch. Who advertised this product? There will be company name here. You see this? Visit Hammer Store.
Mm-hmm.
HAMMER store. That's a company, okay? So when I visit their store, we can see multiple products hosted only by them. I mean, posted by them. These are all products. Like, let me click on the headphones, and again I can see visit Hammer Store. Even this product is also advertised by this Hammer Store company. The shop name is Hammer Store. So like this, there are so many products on the internet. For example, I went inside one more product. See, the company name is EcoVax, EcoVax store. Even they will have multiple products. They are selling only what this is vacuum cleaners or floor cleaners or something, robo cleaners. So this is a company that is advertising, and I go for any other category, and we can get to see different products, different sellers. So these sellers basically the business owners. If you are helping out a business basically who wants to sell their products, okay. If you are helping out business owners who want to sell their products, I think. Okay, I'm on a different notepad. Give me a second. There we are. Okay, so you're working as a no, okay. You can see here, right? For example, you are helping a business to sell their products as a digital marketing manager. Okay, because see, if you are a seller, you are selling what was that headphones. Previously, we have seen someone was selling headphones, and someone was
Mm-hmm.
selling ladies handbags, and someone was selling some floor robotic floor cleaners. So these kind of companies, do you really think that even the mobile phones, any product, you choose any product, do you really think they can do it by themselves? Do you really think that they can advertise on Amazon or on Flipkart, the or on Google by themselves? These are all merchant accounts, right? Merchant
Yes,
accounts,
sir.
yeah, they may have maybe because one of their what do you call a digital marketer or a computer guy, one of the computer guy would have uh, created an account for them, would have created an account for them, but they cannot manage it by themselves because owners are basically so lazy folks. Okay, because they cannot understand computers. They will take people. They will appoint
Yes.
people who work for them. So digital marketers has to take care of merchandising accounts, right? So
Yes, sir.
you need to choose. Okay, if you are working, if you are customer, if your client is a product seller, you need to ask them, do you have a merchandising account? Amazon, Flipkart, and Google. Okay, any e-commerce portal. Okay, let me even for Bing also there will be. It depends. So let me get inside Google because this is a default search engine. So I will search for Flipkart merchant account. See, if I am a seller, I you see something written in blue in color. They clearly mentioned Flipkart Seller Hub. Become an online seller in India. You need to create an account as a seller account, and then there will be some sort of fees. Then you can start selling on Flipkart. There will be a registration form which you need to fill, right? So like this, you can click on e-commerce portal. The domain URL changes seller.flipkart.com. We, as a buyer, we never opened this page. As a buyer, we don't even know about this page, right? Because we'll simply open, we have an app on phone and we'll simply choose the product and buy and close it. That's it. What we do. So, seller, who is a seller? Business owner, the one who sells products on the Flipkart portal, they should have a merchant account, and a digital marketer has to help them. to bring up their products. See this, right? Like this. These are all sellers. That's okay. So any which way. So we have to create an account with this thing, the Flipkart as a seller account, and then we need to enroll our business properly. So we are so and so company. We have registration document or a GST account, and all these things we need to upload to their portal and get our business verified, and only then we will have access to sell our products on their website. Okay. So this is one way. Even Amazon will have seller account, you say, or merchant account, you say. Anything is fine. Amazon seller account. Even like Flipkart seller, there is Amazon seller. And already I have shown you Google seller as well, right? Google merchant account. Like, you have seen this already. So we can put your products in front of millions with Google. Like this, it will appear. See this, right? So this is the fundamental on how to sell the products. And after creating an awareness, see now that you are a seller, okay, you are a great seller, you have a nice store and you have created an account. But people should be aware of your product before they purchase your product. Then your brand name will get built, right? So, for example, I have a new, do you know Amul butter, Sushma?
Yes, sir.
Do you know, have you heard of Amul butter? You know this product?
Your voice is cracking, sir.
Sorry, you know this product?
If you don't mind, can I rejoin? I'm not able to hear you.
Oh, you're not able to hear me.
Yeah, now
Is
I can hear you a bit.
okay. Is there a weak network connection or something?
No, sir.
Okay. So I'm asking, are you aware of this product, Amul butter?
Yeah,
How do you know this product? You might
like
have seen
TV
television
advertisement.
ads. Did you see TV
Yeah,
ads? Right?
yes,
And you
sir.
know this brand because there are so many butter sellers. So many butter sellers are
Mm-hmm.
there online. But why do we choose only Amul butter? Sometimes, see, now I simply typed in butter on Google. See here, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is something called Avin, Aavin. Have you heard of it, Avin?
No, sir.
Uh, then have you heard about Mother Dairy Table Butter?
Ah, yes, sir.
Don't know. So there are so many things as such, okay? Not just Amul or someone. There will be many other Milky Mist is there, and you see
Mm-hmm.
President Milk Park. We never heard. I mean, on television ads, we never saw this kind of ads. Okay, because they are
Yes,
small
we
time
heard that.
sellers and they're not affiliated to any big companies. So
Mm-hmm.
and is Amul affiliated to any company? So Amul is it's just okay,
Not.
doesn't have public related shares.
Mm-hmm.
It's just GCMNF they mentioned. GCMMF, Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation. That's simple company. They are not associated with Parle or Britannia or someone, right? They are a sole traders. And basically, this Amul Traders is a company called Anand Milk Union Limited. The full form of Amul is Anand Milk Union Limited. Yeah, I mean, like we don't even put our head on it, right? And we're not even
Mm-hmm.
aware. But they're advertising it in a proper way so that people are getting to know about their product and they're directly going and asking for this product. We give me Amul butter. We simply go and ask, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe even if there are multiple choices on their fridge, on the refrigerator, we'll choose the one what we know and we'll come back to the billing counter. That is what we do. So the same way, because they have built a brand basically like this, you need to build a brand for your client. For example, some client comes to you to help them to sell their products. So you need to start with branding. You need to, you are helping businesses to sell their products as a digital marketing manager. So, first step, focus on branding their product. Second step, creating branding. Obviously, branding includes, because you might have studied about branding in your college as well, right? Have you?
Yes, sir.
In your
Yes, sir, I
BBA?
did.
Yeah. So, what is the importance of branding here? Because when I go to a store, I can simply go and choose my product. I can simply blindly buy a product if the brand name is there. So people
Mm-hmm.
have keep hearing about your brand name again and again and again. The name should not slip out from their mouth. Only then the branding was built. So, for example, at least once in a day or once in a week or something, I cannot justify, but yes. So you need to create that kind of branding, and the branding can be achieved by awareness ads. Awareness ads, okay? Because the one what we have learned yesterday, these awareness ads, and we can also go display ads. Display ads means, for example, I am choosing to purchase a product because I see right now I search for Amul butter online, right? So if I start browsing, okay, if I open news online, simply I type news online. See, simply I open news online. If I open this, I will start getting the advertisements on the portals, right? So that will be related to butter or something. Because just now, my area of interest, they got to know already. Who got to know? This websites have got to know. The Google has got to know. For example, I
Mm-hmm.
opened a page and let me, you see in the top, right? This is an advertisement because earlier we might be searching for this apartments, two or three, something like, we search for, I mean, there will be so many such kind of things. Let me go for another advertisement portal. Mm, I'll simply search for Amul butter once again, Amul butter price,
Mm-hmm.
and now I will open movie news. Some blog I'll open, okay. And when I open a blog, so if there is any advertisements that they would have given here, uh, usually the ads should appear, okay. People choose to advertise. They keep writing the blogs only to get earn money with advertisements. So not this. Okay, something is coming on my right. Okay, that is related to GoDaddy earlier. Now see, it's GoDaddy advertising. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
American. This is hosting, because basically what I do is hosting, right? We are a website and digital marketing company. So whatever I
Yeah.
search on my computer, the same kind of ads keep popping up for me. And from where are these ads coming? Basically, if you click on I, you will get to know ads by Google. See this, right? But this website, do you really think it belongs to Google? No, right? It's something
No, sir.
Gulte or something. It's something outsiders website, but they will have a uh, place where they wanted. I mean, they allocated for advertising. Okay, and they cannot go directly outside to get an advertisement on their website. So what they do is the website owner. What they will do is they will take on help from Google. There is something called Google Advertising Platform, and that is called Google AdSense. So if there is something called Google AdSense, you can, if you have a successful website, or maybe you wrote a blog where you are getting so many visitors to read information on your website, so like a newspaper, so then you can advertise with, I mean, like you can take the services from Google Ads. This is called AdSense. What they do, it makes you easy to earn money because since you are a website owner, it will help you to earn money from your content. Because if you're writing about food blogger, if you are a food blogger, you wrote something about a food item. So what they do, they will find a niche websites. I mean, same niche websites, and they advertise food products on your website. They advertise something related to food products on your website. They keep changing the ads. Whether you are an independent
Mm-hmm.
creator or a large company, you will always in control, and Google AI helps to maximize earnings. So Google will simply um, advertise on your website. You will allocate Google a small place. You will give them a small space, and you will ask Google to advertise here. So when people clicks on it, they will earn money like that. That is the advantage for business website owners. And that is not mandatory for people really work for a company to sell their products. If I'm selling a product, okay, I don't have to advertise, right? Because I am earning from selling products. Because the one who don't have any products, they can take this kind of advertisements because they're simply um, blog writers or someone. Okay, they're freelancers. What they do, they can only write blogs, and they can only give some information to the people. They don't have any product to sell. So information portal is somewhere that they can earn online, but this earning will be really less. It is not going to be in lakhs or crores. Okay, they will hardly give you 1,000, 2,000, and that too waiting so long. So this is only for uh, namesake, because it's just
Okay.
people interest, right? Even if you earn 10,000 in 1 year from your website, the amount that you're supposed to spend on your website for renewals, you can recover, which means you're running a website with the amount you earn from the website. Because if I have to run a website, blindly have to spend some 10,000 per year for hosting, for design or something. Then what we get, we earn from same advertising platforms, and we can simply run those websites. Like, how this uh, movie review websites and all are running, right? Movie review websites. What they do, they will simply advertise. They will earn from same advertising, because if I scroll down somewhere, see they yeah, maybe these people, some popular websites, what they do, they will directly charge from producers. They Because if there is Rotten Tomatoes or something, local local movie review websites, you see Telugu movie review websites, Great Andhra or something there, right? For example, 123 Telugu. For example, I click on 123 Telugu, and we click on, you see this advertisement, you see this, right? It's pop up. This is a pop up
Yes.
ad we are getting from Google, ads by Google. See here. So they said, because they're earning money from advertising, because they have to run the website, because who will give them money? What is their point of interest? So they are running advertisements over here. You see on the bottom as well one more ad. Even if you click on any
Yes,
page,
sir.
you will see an ad on the right side. See here, right side one ad is coming, bottom side one ad is coming.
Yes, sir.
So they will only rely on the another pop-up ad has come. Like this, they actually forcefully make us to click on those advertisements so that they can earn some revenue out of the website portals. Okay, so every website has a um, target. Okay, because like today, as I said, we are waiting for results. What exactly they want from us? This websites, once they optimize and the website is running, they will their point of interest is to learn about, like, see, they are not asking us to fill a form. For example, I opened a movie review website. They didn't even ask us who are you, fill your name, fill your phone number, XYZ things. They didn't ask me. So they don't even know me. I simply went there for information purpose. So they just want us to click on their advertisement so that they can earn some revenue from my clicks. Okay. Same way, this is information purpose websites. So if I choose information purpose websites, their interest is only to earn revenue from ads. If it is information purpose websites, their target is only ads, ads given by Google. They want their audience, which means public, to click on those ads. Clear? Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if it is a product selling website, their target would be to sell their products. So they register in merchant accounts, merchant you call or seller you call in all Amazon, Google, Flipkart, and if you know any others, Myntra, all these are also, even Myntra, what is the other one? Uh, Misho,
Myntra,
Misho,
Meesho, Ajio.
yeah, whatever. See now. So, for example, if it is Myntra, seller account you type. So, Myntra will have a seller account. When you click over here, sell on Myntra. How to register? Because this is an another portal which is helping you out to understand. They are just giving you information, it seems, not true commerce. Myntra seller account. Seller registration guide is what other websites are teaching you how to become a seller in Myntra. So you scroll down and down. Finally, they will give you uh, how. Okay, partners.myntra.com. This is the website name. If you have to register with Myntra, you will have to go for partners.myntra.com. What? The page didn't open. Myntra partners. Okay, like this. Okay. See this, right? So this is zero commission
Yes.
construct, empowering digital first made in direct to customers brand. So you can directly sell, you can register and sell your products from Myntra like this. And the same way, you can also, what is that other one you said? Azio, right?
Ajio.
AGIO?
Yeah.
AGIO. Okay. Ajia will also have a
Yes, sir.
you see the seller center is already there inside seller.agio.com. Again, it says become an Agio commerce partner, reach millions of customers who see they have an app. Okay, they just want
Yeah.
some seller to post their because they cannot sell, they don't have their own products, so they will only take services from people like you. You are a seller, you have a shop, then you come and advertise, you come and post your product there, and people who have their app, they will purchase it because they that is their duty, because even it's like a digital marketing part, kind of indirectly they're a digital marketing company, indirectly they are also a digital marketing company who Ajio, Mintra, whatever the other portals are there. So they what they target, they wanted to sell your product. They wanted to help you to sell your products. Okay, they wanted to help you to sell your products. You are a business owner, so they wanted to help you to sell your products. So because see, instead of you searching in Google and all, if you are, they will only advertise. See, Ajio, what they do, they will do digital marketing their own for their own website. Okay. So if you are not aware, because where do they advertise Ajio? They will create a brand by posting, giving advertisements on television, right? Or maybe on newspapers. See, like this. If this is Instagram, they'll follow many other things. So they like this
Mm-hmm.
kind of advertisements they give, and finally you will decide, okay, maybe they are giving good discounts. Maybe I have to install this app on my phone, right? So once you have their app, what they do, they will help you to sell, and they get the customers, and they will start helping you to sell your products. So see, digital marketing is nothing like you do it on Google or you do it on Bing. This is not just digital marketing. Even if you are a company, tomorrow you have your own app like Ajio For example, you are Sushma. Today you are Sushma. So tomorrow you have your own product,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Tomorrow you have your own website and you wanted to sell, you wanted sellers, okay? You wanted to the sellers to register with you because you have to prove that you have so many audience, okay? You need to prove. See, look at my business. I have so many audience. What these influencers do, in Instagram, what influencers do? They will say, buddy, I have
To
50 lakh,
promote.
50 lakh followers, so you can advertise with me. Indirectly, they are also
Mm-hmm.
sellers. Okay, indirectly, they are sellers in the sense, see, they not big time. They will just help you to showcase your product on their what do you call that, Instagram. Or they will just help you to showcase your product on their Instagram, and they will charge you for that if you're a business owner.
Yeah.
So the same way, because see, their business model is different, and they're not actually doing business. They're just influencers are different. Don't fall for influencers. But if you're a digital marketer and if you have your own, you're a Mintra, okay. For example, you're the owner of Mintra. All the sellers will first register with you, right? Because you need to advertise only Mintra there. You need to show people who is Mintra. You need to become ideal. You need to create a brand for Mintra. You need to be a brand for. You need to create a brand for Meesho. You need to create a brand for Ajio. For example, if you're working for Ajio, what you are supposed to do? You need to create a brand for Ajio, right? Simple way, like Flipkart, Amazon, like the way they run some big billion days, August sales, September sales, all this for advertising. They brand that they already have a brand name. Now they want to engage people, right? They wanted to engage people so that audience won't leave them and go. And luckily, what happens, Mintra or whatever, Meesho, whatever XYZ portals, they are focused only on clothing and what are the gadgets, simple things. Amazon and this thing, Flipkart are different. They are real e-commerce product sellers. Like they you can buy a fridge there, you can buy an AC there, you can buy a bike there, anything, right? If you want to sell anything, you can sell it on them. Are you bored?
Hello, sir.
Are you bored? Are you getting bored?
No, sir. Actually, your voice is not
See,
audible
I'll
tonight.
I'll
So
ask you
I'm,
something. I'll ask you something. Once after the class, if I send you the recording, my voice will be audible for you, right?
yeah.
Better. So let me do like this. So N buyers we have discussed today. N buyers we have discussed today. Okay. Who is a
Mm-hmm.
buyer and what is a lead? Basically, who is a lead? The one a buyer will inquire and go is called a lead. Okay. So finally, first leads will come. Then buyers will come. Like once it converts, then you call it as conversion something. So there'll be different names. Okay, just don't bother about these buyers and this thing because we today
Mm-hmm.
have understood more about e-commerce portals. Okay, how they sell their products.
Yeah.
We have seen those seller accounts and merchant accounts. So at least we understood how the digital marketing is going on in the market. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
this is what for today's class. Tomorrow we'll discuss more. And better do like this. You plan up one day, maybe you plan it accordingly. When your health is
Mm-hmm.
perfectly fine, and when you can come, once you come for a day, one day is enough at least. At least we will have some understanding what I'm teaching you and what you are learning from me, right?
Okay, sir.
One day you plan up and let me know because
Okay, sir.
I'm taking your course in a different model because it is nothing like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not teaching you basics because I wanted to make you a digital marketing manager. I don't want you to become another executive like others.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want you to start your life. I don't want you to start your career from a base level. I want you to start your life
Okay.
from a manager level.
Okay.
Okay, so plan it up and come down and we'll discuss once again. And
Okay,
yeah,
sir.
sure, because I'll send you this today's recording, and tomorrow also I'll teach you. Every day I'll teach you. But next week after you fix your health, plan it up. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Sure.
right, ma. I'll close it for today.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
That's fine. Thank you. Bye.